welcome. So I had already prepped my skin with the Urban Decay B6 prep spray, and I really like it. Next, I had used the True Match Lumi foundation by L'Oreal, and with that I'm using the angled buffing brush, I'm pretty sure that it's called, by Real Techniques, and I absolutely love this brush with this foundation. I don't know what it is, but both of them just work really well with each other, but this has just been my go-to foundation for the summer.
Summer center runner for the feeling that I lost today. You must be somewhere.
Okay, so next up is my favorite part, and I just love concealer. I don't know what it is, but this is my favorite Holy Grail concealer ever. It just never creases, and it's amazing. And it's MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NC15, which is the lightest shade, I'm pretty sure. But I'm using that with a E.L.F concealer brush, so I just buffed that out. And I feel real weird not using my beauty blender because I use that all the time on a daily basis, but I thought I'd give this a shot, and it's only $3 and I love it. I bought a bunch of them and they're super soft, and I seriously highly suggest you going out to get some. Next, I just buff it out also with my foundation brush to make sure everything is evenly spread out.
I'm in a Los Angeles cathedral. Mine is singing ahead, sing for.
Alright, so to set everything, I'm using my E.L.F blush brush and my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish powder in Light Plus. And then I'm also using this powder all over the face. I just feel like it covers up everything really well and gives me some warmth to my face because I am so pale. But with that, I'm using the other brush by Real Techniques, which is called, I actually don't remember the name, but it's a huge brush, as you can see, and it just gets a lot of surface area, and I love it.
Put an ocean and a river between everything yourself and home.
So after setting everything, I'm just going to be canceling out any redness on my waterline with my Rimmel Exaggerate nude liner in 213 in the nude, and then we're going to be going into our Too Faced Natural Eyes palette using Silk Teddy, and I'm just using my middle finger with this. I just like using my finger instead of a brush only because I like the color to be really strong, and as you can see, it's pretty shiny, and I love this color, especially for the summer. Then I'm going to be using my favorite palette called the Perfect Palette by Patty Dubreuil, and I'm using the color called Oasis, which is a really nice warm toned brown shade, and I'm using that with my Bare Minerals Fluffy Crease Brush, which is my Holy Grail crease brush ever. But I'm also going with the same brush back into the Too Faced palette using Nudie and Cashmere Bunny, and I really think that all these three colors complement each other nicely, and I'm just using that with the brush, and I'm building up the color as much as I want to. And then I am blending everything together with a clean E.L.F concealer brush, which just does a really good job, in my opinion, of blending everything out. So next, from the Spotlight palette by Patty Dubreuil, I am using this color called Amber Glow, which is a really, really gorgeous, just bronzy rose gold color, and honestly, this color just screams summer in my opinion. It is so beautiful, and I think it just blends really nicely with Silk Teddy from the Natural Eyes palette. So after packing that on, I'm going to be going back in the crease with Nudie and Cashmere Bunny using my Fluffy Crease Brush by Bare Minerals all over again, and I'm going to repeat this a ton of times until I get the look that I am looking for. So then next, to define my crease a little bit more, I'm going to be taking my E.L.F contour brush, which I really liked, and I didn't think I would, to be quite honest, but I do. It's really densely packed, and then I'm using that brush with Cashmere Bunny in the crease, and then I'm going back in with Amber Glow, and I'm using that with an eyeshadow C brush by E.L.F. And then I'm also going back in the crease with using Mystic from the Spotlight palette, and I'm just using a Target crease brush, and this is honestly one of my favorite brushes of all time as well. And then I'm just blending it out all over again.
Long gone, but I'm stuck under your thumb.
And then with an E.L.F. eyeshadow C brush, I have a bunch of these, so I have a clean one here. I'm just highlighting the brow bone with Silk Teddy, and then I'm going in as well with Oleander from the Spotlight palette. And both of them together just make a really nice highlight under the brow bone, and I just really liked it. And then I'm just cleaning up the edges. And then with Cashmere Bunny, I'm going in with another just E.L.F. flat shader brush. So it's just the outer third of my eye. I'm just tying in the rest of it. And then with the inner corners there, I'm just highlighting with Silk Teddy. And then I'm actually going back in with Amber Glow where we put Cashmere Bunny, just to make sure that those two colors are there on the bottom as well. And then I'm highlighting with this random eyeshadow that I found, and I think it's by Sally's. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And then I'm just using a clean blush brush as well, and just highlighting the high points of my face. And I really liked the way that this came out. And then next, I'm actually going to bronze / contour my face with Nudie from the Too Faced palette. And I've recently been doing this mostly because of the fact that I lost my bronzer. And I actually really like this because I feel like it warms up the face a decent amount and it contours nicely. Yeah, so I've just been really enjoying it.
If only my heart could speak into this river and you drink me up, I could be free of all.
So after blending out my contour, I'm going to be making sure things are still highlighted here with just my regular mineralized skin finish powder. And then next I'm going to be warming up the face, more like the cheeks, with a blush that I got just from some YouTube contest years ago, and I don't think the girl's around anymore, which kind of sucks, but I'm using a Duo Fiber blush brush, also by E.L.F. And then I'm putting the highlight on again. And then I'm going to be using my favorite eyeliner ever, which is the Physicians Formula Ultra Black Eye Booster Serum liner. And I really have seen a difference in my lashes by like a lot, and I've been using this eyeliner for years now. But I think it does a nice job of making every single line that I ever put on precise. And I like it because the bristles are plastic, so they never dry out. And I feel like making a wing is super easy with this, even for someone who is a beginner. And then the last part of the tutorial is putting on any mascara that you have. My favorite happens to be the Dior Show Iconic Overcurl mascara, and I feel like it holds a curl really well. I love the formulation of this mascara, and I love the brush a lot. It may be expensive, but nothing else compares to it in my opinion, and it's just my favorite. Alright guys, well that is it for the tutorial, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. It's my first ever voiceover, so I hope that you liked it. But I hope that you guys have a wonderful and awesome summer. Thanks for watching.